Hi guys, Vino here and welcome to this Vino Plunk production, and no beating around the bush, it is time for a cuppa. Just got a bit of a refill on that one for this very video because I was actually 2/3 the way through that cuppa. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing really well. Me, I'm doing fantastic, to be honest, and it got even better in the last 10 minutes, hence why I'm doing this video. So let's sort of bring you guys up to speed. So I actually tried to record this video yesterday by using my standard camera that I use for my videos until recently. This is a Panasonic GH4. I bought this a number of months back to start using for my videos. Bloody lovely camera, really like this camera. It's you know, built like a tank. You could definitely do some damage to somebody with this. All of the buttons are laid out really nicely, but the main thing, it has a microphone jack and it can record 4K, all the good stuff. These still nowadays are bloody lovely cameras to pick up. The dial is metal, I think it's aluminium, or might even be magnesium alloy, the same as the body. Really robust, nice camera. Enough me being a shill for the GH4. So the issue with it is I need to use a standard sized SD card for this camera, because if I try and use a micro SD card, the camera doesn't like it. And I thought it's because of the, basically if you try and record in too strong of a codec, I suppose is the way of looking at it, for a particular card. So this can actually record in 100 megabit and 200 megabit, depending on what kind of codec or resolution you want to record in. So for like 720p, I think 1080p even, you can record in like 200 megabit bitrate, which is ludicrous and produces really nice quality videos. However, if the SD card can't cope with it, then after a certain amount of time, it will just come up with an error, with a memory card error, saying that the video has basically conked out. So we have to use I have to use a large SD card because this can support up to 120 megabits per second. Well, I was playing around with the camera yesterday and found out I was recording movies on the MOV codec, and I switched it to AVCHD, put it all the way down to 24 megabits per second. Doesn't really matter for YouTube when it comes to my videos. And then found this 256 gig card, slammed it, had to do some jiggery pokery through my computer to get that formatted, put it into not only this SD card adapter, but I've got like 5 SD card adapters downstairs. None of them worked. More on that in a moment. Put them all into the camera and it just kept coming up with an error. In fact, I can show you the error right now live in this video as I put in this right here, and I will show you the error it comes up with. So you can come up with one error, which is no memory card, or and comes up with another error that just says try another card. However, if I was to take this card out and stick in the Lexar 64 gig 120 megabits card, the camera doesn't bat an eye. Loves it. So it must be either something to do with the adapters or something to do with these cards. Now, none of these cards are anything to write home about, to be honest. That's HC. It's probably to do with the compression, because that's just a standard 2 gig card. So that would actually probably work, because that's a HC card, and then there's an 8 gig one downstairs I was trying to use. There was an XE card. None of those worked. I do have, and I've lost it, to be honest, I do have a 128 gig SanDisk Ultra card that I was using in this camera through an adapter, but that's gone missing. So it must to do with the type of card. Long story short, it wasn't really working, and I got really pissed off because I wanted to use my lavalier mic, all that kind of stuff. I've had a brainwave for last week, just haven't had time to look into it, and currently connected to my phone right now, which is what I'm using to record this video, is the lavalier mic, the receiver for this mic, and a Apple USB-C to headphone jack adapter. I got this ages ago through my service provider, through Sky Mobile, and I paid nothing for it because back in the day you could trade over data and get accessories. Nowadays you can still do that, but you can't pay off the full accessory using data. Anyway, capitalism, hey. And I used this thing back in the day and it was utter rubbish. It was utter rubbish. Did not work at all. So I didn't think much of it. Tested it 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago now, and it works perfectly. It can receive the microphone audio on most high-end modern Samsung devices. There's a pro video mode that you can go into that allows you to specifically select what kind of, how you want to receive your audio, whether it's from the front, the back, Omni, or via USB. You can receive it via USB. This I'm doing via USB and it works perfectly. So I am over the moon when it comes to that, because it means I can record videos using my lavalier mic, using this, and I will invest in a SD card reader, because that's, I meant to say this earlier on, oh sorry, it's in here, that's the main reason why I can't get the footage off of here, is because I've lost my SD card reader and I don't have the USB cable for this to be able to get them off from the camera, because I bought this secondhand from CX and they never supplied that cable. They didn't even supply the battery charger originally. I had to wait 3 weeks before they delivered that thing. Anyway, so the main reason I wanted to do a TFAC is to test out this with that SD card, but that didn't work out. It's just to update you guys on bits and bobs. So you see I'm currently doing a Dave the Diver playthrough. At the moment you've had 2 episodes so far, if my scheduling is correct on that one. I've got 1 episode in the can that I just need to do a voiceover for, and I'll get that video out ASAP, probably later on tonight, if not tomorrow. Well, I'll do the voiceover and get it all ready, and I'll probably upload it tomorrow, a nice Sunday video for you guys. I'm not sure when this video is going to go out, because actually straight after this video I'm heading around my auntie's for a meal, so I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to even get this video up, to be honest with you. But tomorrow you'll probably get, because it's Saturday as I'm recording this video, tomorrow you'll probably get the 3rd episode of Dave the Diver. It is a bumper episode for reasons I'll explain during the voiceover. And then probably what I'm going to do from then on is do like a check-in kind of thing. So every so often I will do a video on Dave the Diver and be like, oh, here guys, I'm at this point now. This is what I'm doing in Dave the Diver. This is what I've done. Or I might just record the footage without commentary and then do post commentary. We'll see how things go and how that video tomorrow does with post commentary on it. I also have, you can see to one side, this is kind of I do have an unboxing on my phone. It's still on there of this. It doesn't have good audio, so I'm probably just going to upload that with the not so good audio and putting a bit of a disclaimer at the front going, sorry for the bad audio, but... And I also have a video on the Game of Thrones 4K set and the limited edition Blu-ray set coming again, probably over the next few days. They're probably going to be recorded either tonight or tomorrow, most likely, and then we'll go from there. And the last thing is I get ever closer each day to being able to get my Steam Deck on the 30th of April. If you couldn't tell, I'm very excited about getting a Steam Deck once again. Really excited actually getting a Steam Deck once again. And I've messaged the seller today to get their full address and what time would be preferential for them to go around on that Tuesday, the 30th, to go and get my Steam Deck. I'm hoping they agreed to an earlier time in the morning, so I can go around there nice and early in the morning, pick up my Steam Deck, and then have the whole day to play around with it, install things on it, get MU Deck back working on it, and just have a good time with my Steam Deck that day. But I'm actually off on the Monday and the Tuesday that week, and I'm also off the following Monday as well as the weekend that week, because that's May Day bank holiday and I don't work bank holidays. Now, so that's pretty much all the plans for videos that I have going forward for now, and that was the main point of this video. And I also do have, and I keep mentioning this, I do have some videos coming on all the board games I have just over there. They literally tower above me. They're almost as tall as the softbox that I use. Gonna have to delve into those. Delve deep, because one was called Deep Madness, into some board games at some point. I have actually promised a friend that I would record a board game video at some point, so best get on that, shouldn't I, really? And record some board game footage. I'm really looking forward to actually playing through one of those, many of those. Plus, these sellers that sold me those board games have all sold me them on the understanding they get some more table time, or they get table time. So I kind of have to keep up my end in the bargain on that one and definitely play some of them. Plus, Luke does want to see me play through a scenario of Resident Evil 2. So that'll probably be the first game that I end up playing. It's just a base game of RE2, because I've got like 4 expansions, however you want to word it. Yeah, that's probably a plan at some point going forward, and me having some additional time off soon, I'll probably use that additional time to play some board games. Why not? Dare I say, why not? But until next time, guys, please take care, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Ta-ra.